Hello, everybody. Happy Tuesday. I hope you guys are having a good Tuesday. Hope everybody's home. I decided to do a show this evening. Last time I did it really early, so I'm trying to switch it up for you guys. Before I get started, can you guys see my picture? Are we all good? Before I proceed, are we good over there? You know how YouTube is always tripping with me, so can you guys see my picture or no? Can you guys see my picture? We good? No picture? For real? That's only one person. Okay, no. Okay, that's more than one. Okay, hold on, y'all. Here we go. See? YouTube on that shit. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Okay, we good? Can y'all see it now? I don't know why they do this every show, y'all. Can we good? Can everybody see my pic before I proceed? We good? Okay, perfect. Okay, y'all. So, I decided to do a show because a couple things we're going to address, but I definitely want to address another person I exposed. And you guys, look, people keep testing me. They think what I do is fake. They think that everything I do is for attention. Oh, she doesn't really care about men. Oh, she just panders. But no one can show me where I ask any man for money. Nobody can show me a post where I'm begging men to please give me the attention that I so rightfully deserve. One thing I want you guys to know is that I know that there's a lot of women out there that absolutely hate me, and that's perfectly okay. But when you go around spreading false rhetoric like I suck dick for attention and I beg men to send me cash apps, but you guys don't have the receipts. Show me where the accountability queen begged men for their attention. If I actually wanted the attention, I can post my body all day long. That's not what I do. People that have followed me for years, they know I occasionally will post one or two pictures per year. I'm very private. Not that I'm scared. I still have a lot of old pictures. I don't give a fuck what you use on me in the past. I don't care. You don't have to like what I look like, but it's all because you're mad at me for holding toxic individuals accountable. I didn't do anything personally to these women. They're just so mad at the truth that they want to, post stuff and make up lies. That is perfectly okay. But what you will not do is disrespect me on my shit and expect me not to respond. A lot of people say, oh, be the bigger person. For years, I've been quiet and I let people do what they wanted to do, but no more. I'm going to start holding people accountable, even if it means them losing their jobs. I don't give a fuck. Before these people make these posts and threats, they know what the fuck they got at home. They know what they got going on in their lives. So why should I feel sorry for these bitches for running their mouth? You can't go on this blue app and run your mouth thinking that no one's going to hold you accountable, because I will. I don't care if you have kids at home that are starving. You knew they were starving before you made the threat, right? So this is where accountability comes to play, because if I don't hold them accountable, no one else will, right? They will continue to spread that shit online and it will stop here. So if anybody knows what I've done this year, I have exposed many Black women for lying, saying the most outrageous things to earn a few likes and shares and views. If everybody has followed my pattern this year, the first person I exposed was a girl who lied about rape. I'm going to say rape because YouTube has not striked me at all over this word. It's a word, right? So remember, if everybody remembers back in February, that girl who said, oh, I got raped. And the guy, he laid me on the bed and he pinned me down and he took my phone and he got on top of me and he told me, is this rape? And I said, yes. And then he continued to rape me. Then after he raped me, he got up, he zipped up his pants, he gave me back my phone, and he told me to lock the door as he left out. Then she locks the door, goes on Facebook and tells everybody, guess what? I just got raped. And then that post went viral and it was 20,000 shares. It didn't make no sense to me because a victim doesn't move like that. Why the fuck would a man give you back your phone that you're going to use to potentially call 911, right? And then say, lock the door as I leave. So I did a little digging, found out where she lived, found out where her mama lived, and I sent the cops there. Turned out she was lying. This year, I've also exposed women for lying about sex trafficking, where it was zip ties or leaving a note on the ground or leaving, bundles on the windshield, whatever it could have been. It was all fake ass bullshit. The woman who lied about domestic violence, saying that her boyfriend came in and tore up the whole apartment, put bleach on the couch, put bleach on the bed. He didn't mess up the carpet. He rolled a little bit on the walls, but didn't put holes in the walls. He broke a mirror. Everything her boyfriend did could be replaced. But what really happened was she was moving out and she wasn't taking that furniture with her. So she had somebody destroy it to make it look like she was an abuse victim. Then she went on GoFundMe and told everybody she needed $10,000 to get out of that abusive relationship. People started sending her money. I found out that she lied, and then GoFundMe shut her down. That was the third Black woman. Mind you, these are Black bitches that are spreading this false rhetoric, and they're using men as the scapegoat. So the new person, she goes by Ty Kimberly. Ty Kimberly said that her and her friends left the bar, right? They were leaving out the bar, and she got a ping on her phone, an air tag saying that somebody is following their location. Now, I didn't know anything about these air tags, even though I do have an iPhone. I wasn't familiar with them, so I did my research. And people can put a tag on your car and then track it to see, where your location is, right? So it is real. People do that. Most of the time, it's baby mamas and baby daddies who do it to each other. I want to see what bitch he's fucking. I want to see who house he going to. So let me stick this on his tire. So people do it to each other, but it's not a sex trafficking attempt. I made sure to check my source. So she said that she got the ping, and then instead of them going to the police station, these bitches went to the gas station. When they go to the gas station, this creepy man pulls up in a car and says, "Hey, ladies, do you guys need help?" And she said that was weird. We're just pumping gas, right? And she said that she thought it was creepy. So they tell him, "No, we don't need no help. We good." And he was like, "Well, I just want to make sure you guys are good." And he drives off. So then she sees some random guys coming out of the gas station, and she asks those random guys to search in their trunk. They're searching the trunk. They look behind the speaker where the spare tire is, and bam, there's the air tag. They hand her the air tag, and she takes a picture of it. Okay. Then when people started questioning her, so how did the predator get in the trunk? He would need the keys. Oh, maybe he didn't go in the trunk. He went under the car and stuck the air tag there. Guys, listen to me. Listen to me. Listen to me. I am absolutely tired of these Black bitches going on this app and lying just to go viral. I tell you guys this every time. Every time a Black woman makes a claim about a sexual assault, a sex trafficking, air tags, they have a business. They have a music page. It is to get you dumbasses to go to their page and promote their bullshit ass music or their bullshit ass business. And I'm saying bullshit because if it had been a real legitimate business, you wouldn't have to go to such low links like that just to get attention, right? So I questioned this bitch and I asked her, I said, "Well, hold on, bitch. You're telling me," and I didn't say bitch, I'm just saying it now because I can say that. I said, "You're telling me that instead of you going to the police station, you took your big ass to the gas station with your homegirls. Then you had some random men search your trunk. How do you know if it was those random men that were tracking you?" Right? Because if I'm a woman and somebody puts a device on my car and I get a ping to my phone, they gonna watch me go right to the police station so they can pull the tag, dust it for prints. That's simple. But they didn't do that. These Black bitches decided to go to a gas station. So let me tell you what she really did. This bitch took her own air tag and stuck it to her friend's car, got the ping, and wanted everybody to believe this sob story. She has a business. She travels and she does CPNs. If anybody's aware of CPNs, it's a fake 9-digit number so you can get credit, right? That's what she does for a living. So she just got monetized on Facebook. And what happens is once she reaches 10,000 likes, they will start paying her. She was at 6,000 likes. She went up 6.1 thousand likes after the fake post, right? So I called her out on it. So I told her, "I don't believe your story. I think you're doing it for clout." So then this big Black bitch ends up posting another picture. And this picture actually showed the ping. And it showed her texting her mom, "Hey, mom, you up? Call me ASAP." Now, ladies, we know when we're in a serious situation, why the fuck would you text your parent? You're going to call them, correct? She didn't call. She texted her mom, "Hey, are you up? Call me ASAP." That was another check mark that the bitch is lying. Then the ping said 11:02, but her original post said 8:02. So the times weren't matching, you guys. So she even posted the location of the gas station in Dallas, Texas. So, I put my tentacles together, did my little investigative skills, and I found out there was a police station 10 minutes from that gas station. So I called them up. I said, hey, these black women were in danger the other night. Somebody put a tracking device on their car and they drove to the gas station 10 minutes from y'all police station. I just wanted to know if a report was filed because we're worried. We want to make sure that no one's getting snatched up. They said no such report has been filed. Are they doing that in Texas? Yes. But in that location, they didn't get one motherfucking call about an AirTag being stuck to a car. Not one call. I said, sir, are you sure? Maybe it got mixed up in the paperwork. Nobody's perfect. He said, I'm absolutely positive. No one called our police station in the last week in regards to an AirTag. So I go back on the post and say, somebody's lying. Why the fuck wouldn't you call the cops? Why? Because if you file a false police report, your bitch ass is going to jail. That's a crime. It's a crime. So again, I exposed my 5th black woman this year for lying about something that is so severe. Are people putting air tags on cars? Yes, they are doing that shit. But it didn't happen to this bitch. It didn't. She just wanted you guys to go to her page, see what she does for a living, and bring more traction to the page. That's how she gets paid. Facebook ain't paying you $50,000 to do that. You're getting bits in scraps, right? But she did all this just to go viral. Then after I posted her public post, because it was public. Remember, guys, if it's public, I can share it on my page. I just can't share a private post. So when I shared it public, all the people that followed me went to her page and debunked the whole lie. She ended up turning her page private, changing her name. The post is no longer up. Now, if this happened to me, I would never take the post down because I'm going to stand 10 toes on my truth, right? But when you a bitch ass liar, you're going to delete it. They love to use men in their lines, and I'm tired of that. Men have it hard already. Men have a target on their back already. So when you're lying about a creepy man showing up saying, do you need help? Every time a woman lied for clout, they used a man as the scapegoat. And that's what bothers me, you guys. And all these women online were calling me a snitch. They were calling me a bitch. They were her friends. They were saying that you're wrong. It's not your business. Well, bitch, if you post it public, it is absolutely going to be my business. It will be. I'm tired of y'all women lying. And that's 5 black women I exposed. Y'all remember that bald-headed bitch that said, he put 2 napkins on each side of my door. Well, when I called the cops, they didn't get a police report. So again, these bitches are lying for clout. I'm leaving out of the zoo with my kid, and I see 2 napkins on my door handle. Oh, I'm going to call the Louisiana PD. So when I called them, they didn't get such a report at all. So again, these women are lying. I will go deep and I will call them motherfuckers. You can call a police department from another state. That shit ain't hard. You're not calling 911. You're calling that specific police department. I'm tired of doing this and exposing these black bitches. Do they get in trouble for the shit? No, they don't. They just went viral. Facebook will never take their post down for lying. They need to have a new thing on Facebook where if you're lying and they can fact check it, they report you and then you're banned for 30 days. Because what they're doing is they're spreading all this chaos and it ain't even true, y'all. You have women on the post saying, oh my gosh, queen, I hope you're okay. Oh yeah, it happened to me. My husband put it on my car. That's the whole point. You hear it from a couple of women and then you believe it. That helps them. Most of these women recruit these people to make those comments to make you believe it. Okay, if I'm lying, how come so-and-so and so-and-so said it happened to them? The same reason why 25 women said Deshaun Watson was touching them inappropriately. It's not hard to tell all these women to say the same shit. It's not, you guys. It isn't. My problem is, instead of women analyzing shit and getting the facts, what's your GoFundMe? Let's donate to her. She could have gotten kidnapped. Ain't nobody kidnapping no woman that's over 300 pounds. I promise you that. And most guys who are going to kidnap you are not going to do it when it's a car full of women. They're going to get you by yourself. So again, ladies, stop capping. Because when you cap, then I'm going to tear you apart. This woman, I went to her, and then when I went to her TikTok, she didn't even post that on TikTok. Why? How come she wouldn't share this on all her platforms? Then a woman came on her post and said it was my car that she was talking about. It happened to me. I'm her friend. So when I went to her friend's page, the post is not even there. So again, guys, when I get people, I make sure I analyze everything. The biggest thing about this is that they didn't even go to the cops. So how are you going to bring awareness if you're not even handling business on your end? These women are willing to do whatever it takes, even if it means lying on a man saying he raped her, saying he abused her, or saying he put a air tag on her car. They're willing to do all this just to go viral, to get a couple of dollars from Facebook. It's not worth it. But y'all can call me all the names you want, but I will not sit back and let y'all continue to lie on good men. It's not right. The cops ain't gonna do nothing. Facebook ain't gonna do nothing. They're not gonna do anything. A woman can make up a story all day long, and you stupid asses are gonna believe it and share it. Why would you share something without the proper evidence to back up her story? Because that's what a cop is gonna do. When I was asking her those questions, I was questioning her because that's what the cops are gonna do. They're not saying you're lying. They just want more information so they can compare it and analyze it and see if this is a pattern, you dumb bitch. So if you're telling me, well, I don't have to tell you all the facts because you're a fucking liar. Ain't nobody going to go into your trunk, move all your clothes, look for a speaker, look for your spare tire, and stick an air tag in there. If they going to get your ass, they're going to put it inside the car. Where the tire is, put it right there against that part of the car. You'd never see it. That's what they do. They would never get into your trunk. They would have to have a key. And nobody's going to do that at a bar. So again, listen to me, people. It ain't working. Ladies, that ain't working. There are so many other ways where you can go viral, but lying on men and lying for clout is not the way. Okay, so I'm looking at some of y'all comments. Okay, so Little, is it easy? I don't want to mess up your name, but you call me Daphne Samuel. That's an insult. I never want to be compared to Kevin Samuel. I have been doing this before him. Again, y'all remember that hate group that started in 2018? I was doing this since 2016. So again, nobody knew who Kevin Samuels was in 2016, 17, and 18. Y'all started getting wind of Kevin Samuels during COVID. Keep that shit 100. Again, I don't like to be compared to someone that I was doing it before, and I didn't change. I have not changed what I do. Y'all didn't know who Kevin Samuels was because he was a consultant. He was telling men how to dress and how to act. Then he went from that to you a big Brenda. You a linebacker. He changed his gear. And that's what got him the likes and attention. I have been solid this whole time, guys, since 2016. So I need people to understand that the text receipts and all that, that was me. I created that. I started that. So again, if you're going to compare me to somebody, please don't compare me to somebody I've been doing this longer than. Have a little bit more respect for me, please. Because me and Kevin Samuel, we're not the same. I don't see him saying, hey, I'm offering free consulting work. Everything you had to pay. I'm different, guys. Know that my lane is not his lane. So please, he was a great guy in his lane. I'm in my own lane. That's all I'm saying. But again, to those ladies who continue to make posts like that for attention, I will continue to expose you because the shit ain't right. You women, I don't get it. I don't get why you think this is the way to go. And because we know that social media won't hold these bitches accountable, that's where I come in. I got to hold them accountable. They're not right. And when I started holding them accountable, y'all should have seen the amount of women that went to her page and said, bitch, you lying. It made me smile. That's what I'm trying to do. Because when you lie like that, your kids see it, your family sees it, they will follow that. Y'all remember when that woman lied about rape, what her mama said? She lies like that all the time. Well, I wonder where she got that lying ass tongue from. She got it from her mama. That's typically where it comes from. How can a mother say my daughter lies about rape all the time and be happy with that? I will beat the wig off of my child. Real talk. You're not going to lie about something severe like that and ruin somebody's life. If you ruin their life, I'm going to ruin your ass. I'm going to whoop it. Whoop it every day. We got to start teaching our kids not to lie like that. You're ruining real lives out here. Lying. It's talking about an air tag. Ain't nobody trying to kidnap a bunch of women. They're going to do one. Why would they take one woman out of 5 or 4, a big car full of women? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't. So I think she, felt like if I do this, I can get more likes on my page. So again, guys, when I expose people like this, I show you guys and y'all still don't believe my craft. And remember, I just did a video about a woman who came at me saying I suck dick. Now, y'all was saying, oh, you're wrong for that. Well, I could have called FedEx and got the bitch fired. When you have a history of harassment and stalking people, you should not be on social media talking about another person you don't even know. This bulldagger came to my page and told another person that my posts are fake, but she had been following these fake posts since August. Why the fuck would you follow a woman if you don't support what she does? Because they know my shit isn't fake. They know it's not. They just like to say that because they want my attention. Well, she got my attention. And this bull dagger got all these kids and this criminal record. And you're talking about me. I keep telling y'all ladies to back the fuck up. She went by a whole nother name on Facebook, but I found her government name. And it was a ghetto ass name, right? Found it. Found out she just got a job with FedEx on October 25th, 2022. You got a job with FedEx with 5 criminal charges. You should be thankful. I could have called FedEx and had the bitch fired because she's harassing me. She not only made those 2 posts, but she continued to post shit on my page before she removed it. And y'all saying I'm wrong. So when you have a history of harassing strangers, then yeah, I could have definitely got that bitch fired. But she still has a job today because I didn't call FedEx. Instead, I made a video. See, a lot of these bull daggers want to be men so bad. Y'all hate men, but you dress and look like a man. And then you got a nerve to talk about me, and your ass got kids. That means you need a dick. A lot of these bull daggers got a son, got a daughter. So if there was one point in their life where they loved the dick, now all of a sudden you want to be a man. So if you're going to be a bull dagger 100%. You better not have no kids if you're a bull dagger. That's all I'm saying. This woman had 3 kids by multiple men. So all I'm saying is, a lot of you women who don't like men anymore, y'all like that dick before. Now y'all want to look like the men you claim you don't like. Make the shit make sense. They all bull daggers until you dox them. And then they're like, oh, she found my criminal record. Please don't call my job. Now you a bitch. That's that Brittany Griner syndrome. That's what it is. These women want to be men and fuck you niggas. And I don't need no niggas. And then when the cops come, but I'm a woman. I need pads and tampons. But I thought you was a man. See? You act like it, you're going to get treated like it. That's how I go. Right? So all I'm saying is I'm tired of these women coming for me looking like that. If you're going to come for me and talk about me, you better be A1. Because if you're not A1, I'm going to come for you. I'm not going to hold back. I'm not going to do what everybody tells me to do and to be quiet and sit back. Y'all doing too much. Y'all need to be held accountable. So yeah, let me drop this link in here. I know some of y'all want to get on here and talk, but all I'm saying, guys, is the air tag thing, it is happening. A lot of baby mamas and daddies do it to each other. But according to the FBI, there is no big trafficking scandal where they're using air tags. They're not using air tags. They're not. But ladies, gentlemen too, because they think it only happens to women. It can happen to men. It can happen to a young boy. It surely can. If you guys so happen to see an air tag or get that alert on your iPhone or your Android, I don't know if they do it on Android, but if you get that alert, take your ass to the police station. Don't go to the gas station. Don't go to McDonald's and get you a Big Mac meal. Take your ass to the police station. File a police report. That's going to help you get justice. Not going to a gas station and chilling and having a ball. Again, people, the way a victim moves tells me everything I need to know. Just like the woman who lied about Kobe raping her. You said he raped you, but you had 3 traces of semen in your panties within a 24-hour period. No, that's called a train. Chew, motherfucking chew. That's what that was. That's what that is. It's called a train. That's what it is. So again, if you're not moving like a victim, no one's going to treat you like a victim. You feel me? So we have to stop believing everything people say and wait for the facts to come out. That's that Caroline Bryant syndrome. You bitches come out there and say, oh, he touched me. And y'all want the cops to come and just start choking them, right? But when it comes to Emmett Till, you want him to have justice, right? The Caroline Bryant syndrome. A lot of you black bitches got Caroline Bryant right inside of you because all you do is lie and you point at somebody who didn't do the shit. And you want people to act right away, not me. One thing about me, I don't believe anything until I see the facts. You can cry, you can make a Facebook post, you can, have all your friends support your lie, but until I see something in court, something that's actually happening, I'm not going to believe it. See, that Me Too movement wants you to believe anything a woman says. Anything. We're so conditioned on social media to believe any woman's story. I was coming out of the nail place and there was 2 bundles on my windshield. There was some good Malaysian bundles too. There was some thick, high density bundles. And I said to myself, that don't look right. How would he know I like bundles? Come on, ladies. The shit ain't even adding up. Ain't nobody trying to kidnap your dumb ass. They're not. They're not. But if you think somebody is, call the fucking cops. Because you dumbasses will create this story and say, I saw the bundles and I still got in my car and I still drove with the bundles on the windshield. People are going to say, well, why didn't you call the cops as soon as you spotted it on your car and took your ass back into the nail shop? Oh, because I had to pick up my son. These women create these lies and they don't rehearse it enough. That's what I'm saying, guys. I will debunk a lie quick. It ain't right. It ain't right. The Caroline Bryant syndrome. That's the world we're living in today. Well, women can say he did it and the world will believe it. They will terrorize this person. And then when the truth comes out, they hide their hand. You got these bitches that are mad at Rihanna because she's gonna let Johnny Depp be a part of her show. Well, what did he do wrong? It was Amber Heard. That bitch lied. But y'all still judging Johnny Depp off of her lies. You see what I'm saying when I say men are never the same? Men will never be the same when a woman makes up a lie on him. Never. These bitches are telling Rihanna, why would you use Johnny Depp? He did. No, he did not. Amber Heard was the one shitting in beds and pools. Amber Heard was the one that was putting her hands on him. Y'all got it all twisted. But yet y'all still feel sympathy for that bitch. That bitch ruined Johnny Depp's reputation for years. Then when the truth came out, y'all bitches are still believing Amber Heard? Get the fuck out of here. I'm sorry, but I'm not going to ever believe her. Never. Like I said, so again, once you make an accusation on a man, he will never, ever in life be the same. Never. Never. And yet you bitches are still getting away with it. That is why I go so hard online when I catch somebody lying. That is exactly why I do what I do, guys. Because I know what these men go through. The suicide rates are higher in men for a reason, but we outnumber men, right? So ask yourself, how is that possible? How are there more women in the world, but more men are killing themselves? Because you bitches, y'all bitches won't shut the fuck up. It's you women doing this shit. He touched me. He gets fired at work. He touched me. He loses endorsements. He touched me. Nobody comes to his concerts. He touched me. That's why a lot of these men are killing themselves. It has a lot to do with women and the power of that tongue. They know how to run it. They know how to act. So again, sorry if you don't like what I do, but I'm going to keep doing it because I'm going to keep protecting our men. They've been protecting us for decades, and you bitches are not returning the favor. It's time for you to return the fucking favor. Stop making up lies. If you got a business that you know is going to do well, do it the right way. That's why you got these rappers who says it took years. They had to sell music out of their trunk before they got noticed. They didn't go out there saying, I'm going to go out there and start slapping bitches to get a notice. They took the long route. A lot of these women don't like the long route. They like the shortcut. That's why they lay on these tables and get the BBL. That's why they lay on the table and they got no stomach. They got no stomach, a big ass, and they got these fat ass arms and they got 9 chins. All I'm saying is they don't like to take the long way and work out. They'd rather take the shortcut. That's the world we live in. They don't want to work out for it. And what makes me mad is you bitches are online talking about Drake getting that y'all saying he got lipo. That's funny, right? But let somebody make fun of Lizzo. Stop body shaming her. Don't body. But you guys can body shame Drake, right? Because he said a lyric that you guys didn't agree with. A lyric that went over y'all wigs. The lyric that he said went over y'all wigs. He said shots with an S. She got shot. Not shots, but she got shot, supposedly, in her foot. And he said shots, meaning BBLs. And you bitches took that and ran with it, right? Took it and ran with it. And now you guys are body shaming Drake. Oh, he got lipo. He got the male BBL. But let somebody say Lizzo needs to lose some weight. Y'all bitches are going to be crying, canceling that man, right? So y'all see the way the tables turn? Drake can't even rap without people taking his words and mixing them. Women heard what they wanted to hear. You think she's the only one that ever got called a stallion? I'm just saying. So I'm just saying this world is not fair. That's why you got to have women like me holding other women accountable because no one else is going to do it, you guys. No one else is going to. They're not going to want to do it. They're not going to want to do it. So again, women, y'all need to do better and stop lying. I actually sent the link to that bitch. I told her, come on my show. Do y'all think she's going to come on this show? No. I told her, let's call the Dallas Police Department together. And I'll show you what they said. She didn't want to do that. Why, guys? Because that's how deep I go when I want to show you guys the truth. I will lose my page over the truth. Real talk. But you're not going to discredit me and say that what I do is a fake. Because it's not. I will get your ass. She was more concerned. How the fuck she know I'm lying? Because I know when something got holes in it. Her name should be Swiss Cheese because the bitch had all these holes in it. She did. Her and that other big bloated bitch was lying. Y'all some liars. All of that just to get a few likes. I'm just saying, you guys, if I don't hold them accountable, no one else will. No one else will. And that's why they hate the accountability queen. Because they don't like when I say, I figured you'd say that. She lied, guys. So I just want y'all to know, if y'all see that post going viral, she might change her name up. She might even create a new page and start that same line again. If you see it going around that the air tag thing, go to my page and you'll see it. Know that it's not true. It did not happen in Dallas, Texas. This bitch loves to travel. She loves to sell CPNs to people. She's a scammer. That's what she is. Telling everybody, oh, I can get you an 800 credit score and you can get that Benz you like. You big black bloated bitch, you lying. Stop lying to people. Stop lying to people. You're going to put them in jail. That's what you're going to do. Sit down and shut the fuck up. A lot of these women do this, you guys. That's what they do. So remember, if you see something online where a woman is saying, he touched me or he looked at me weird, analyze what she is saying before you share it. Don't be that dummy that just shares it because it sounds good, right? And like I said, a lot of people can't take the truth. And that's why I keep doing what I do. So again, guys, like I said, it really bothered me that this woman lied like that because people actually believed it. And they came into my inbox telling me to delete the post. And I said, fuck no, I'm not going to delete it. And it wasn't hate speech because she shared it publicly. If you share something publicly, I can use it. That's how dumb these bitches are. The wigs are on too tight because they don't even know the rules of the game. I don't have to cover somebody's post if it's public. So please understand, ladies, that if you got pictures of you all, in these clothes that don't fit, looking like a can of biscuits when you unravel them and then pop, all that stuff oozes out, that's you. You put that online, not me. I'm going to use it. And I'm going to put some sound effects with it. And I'm going to post it. That's what I do. Again, if you don't come for me, I won't come for you. Period, guys. Period. I'm just saying, guys, don't let people make you think that, this shit is happening. It is not happening. I just dropped the link. I want people to get on and tell me how y'all feel. Tell me how y'all feel, because a lot of people today, they don't do what I do. That's why I said you can't compare me to somebody else. I don't know who else is holding women accountable like me. I don't. And it's sad that it's women, but I tell women this every day. If you see men doing something out there, if you see men online lying saying, oh, she put this on my car and send it to me and I'll expose them. I do not mind holding men accountable too. I just held a bull dagger accountable. She's like a man, right? Because she thought she was a man. All the pictures of her flipping off the camera, she had mannerisms like a whole nigga, but she was a whole bitch. She bleeds every month. A lot of you women can act like you're a man until it's that time of the month and your bitch ass is at Walgreens getting those super pads. I see you. I see you bull daggers. Y'all bleed every month. Men don't bleed every month. So you are a full woman. A lot of them will transition to a bull dagger because they can't pull a good man because of how they are. Ain't got nothing. And stop putting all these men in that box because they all not bad. There's a lot of good men out there that just don't want no hard looking female looking like Shaq. They don't want no woman look like Shaq with a wig. That ain't cute. Louis, you on? What's up?
Well, I'm gonna keep this short and simple as usual. You are on 10K today. That's why I made that name. Only thing I kept on playing today when I was at work was taps. That's all I kept playing. Dun, dun, dun. She deserved it. And the people who defended her, I'm glad you clapped back at them too, because that was ugly. She deserved it.
Are you talking about the bull dagger or are you talking about the other?
I actually got an alert around. I got woke up. I was taking a nap. And normally when you post something, I get an alert. And when I saw that, and then I starting to see the plastic on the furniture, I'm like, oh, hell no. And I started playing taps after that. Then I read what she wrote after that. And I was like, uh-oh. She done got that one that started. So that's all I got to say. I might tap in later.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much for your support. Keep it up.
Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. So, guys, like I said, at the end of the day, a lot of these women know what they're doing before they do it. So you have to ask yourself why they're not analyzing who the fuck I am. Again, I'm not out there looking for trouble. But if you make something public or if it's sent to me or you come to my page talking shit, I will get you. I'm okay with women saying, oh, she posts this and that. Guys, check this out. If anything I was doing was fake, I wouldn't be reported this many times. Somebody's reporting what I do. On TikTok, I can't even post text threads anymore or certain posts because they get me for abusive content. And it ain't even abusive. Think about that, guys. Ask yourself why I've been on 3 bans so far this year and I was on 6 bans last year. That's not good. People think that we go on bans because we talk shit to people. That's not even the case. People are banning me for bullying. It is bullying to show someone's name if it was posted in a private sector. Facebook is now a bitch. Facebook no longer allows us to have freedom of speech. We don't have that freedom anymore because if I can't even show something that somebody posted in a group. The group isn't their personal page, but it's in a private group. So what I'm saying is I cannot expose their name if it's posted privately. But if they send it to me in an inbox, if they put it on my public post, I can use it. So there's ways around me getting past the bullying part. But I cannot share something private. And most of these bitches, they post this stuff in private groups for a reason. Because they know I cannot show their name. They know I can't. In the event that you show somebody's name, what is it gonna? So, for instance, today when I told you guys that that woman lied about the air tag, y'all all went to her page. In turn, her minions went to my inbox telling me to delete it and stop sending my tribe there. I don't have a tribe. People can do whatever they want. But did you see how they all went to her page and started like clowning her? You lied. And what happened? The post went down. So imagine me posting someone private that had posted in private and I posted publicly. Y'all gonna do the same shit, but this time I'll lose my page. So I want you guys to understand the difference. I'm not gonna risk losing my page, or then I can't do this anymore, right? Facebook is starting to get smart. Whenever I go on a ban, they ban all of my pages because all my pages have my real name. I don't hide. So again, I'm okay with people not liking me. I'm okay with people not liking that I, find out the truth and then I expose you. That's okay with me. You don't like me because I post the truth. I'm okay with that. But what you will not do is discredit me. I've been doing text receipts and Facebook posts for almost 6 years now. Give me my flowers. 6 years. I don't ever come for women unless they come for me. You come for me, I will fight back. That's just being normal, right? But what saddens me is 99.9% of the women that come at me are black bitches. And they're women with kids. I would say over half of them have kids at home. Ask yourself how a woman can have so much time to argue with a stranger over something that ain't got nothing to do with them. They can use all that and go to school to be a lawyer. Argue in court if you like to argue. I don't like to argue. Then they called me a pick-me for advocating for men's mental health. That's your only comeback. I was called a pick-me maybe over 1,000 times last year alone. Anytime I said something positive about a black man. Women want you to be in their pity party so bad. They want me to say, fuck black men. I guarantee you guys, if I switched up my style and I only started posting about men, I would go viral every single day because women outnumber men. I can make a post tomorrow and say, you know what? Men treat women better. They deserve the world. Get off your lazy bum asses and get off unemployment. Stop smoking and drinking for Old English and treat these women like queens. Guys, I go viral overnight. I'll go viral overnight. I should do it as just an experiment to show you guys. And I guarantee you not one woman will call me a pick-me. They would call me their god. They would call me a queen. They would ask me for my Cash App because I'm supporting their pity party. I'm telling y'all, it'd be that easy for me to go viral. If I really wanted the clout, I would make shirts that say men ain't shit. And that would be my top seller. I should just come up with a shirt tonight that says men ain't shit. And I guarantee you that'd be my number one seller on my website. So again, guys, I mean, you said Silverback Keisha is back. What do you mean, Sin? Hold on. He said Silverback. My stalker? I haven't heard from my stalker in a while, you guys. Y'all remember my stalker? I haven't heard from her in a while. I don't know. But like I said, a lot of these women, they're getting confused what a pick-me is. I don't pander to men. I don't ask men for money. I don't be in inboxes. You guys hardly know, what I look like from a day-to-day. I'm very private. My page is to bring awareness and hold people accountable. It's not for me to be cute and sexy. That's for my husband. So again, that's what separates me from other pages, you guys. I don't need the clout. I don't need the attention. I'm good over here. I made a birthday post and I showed you guys pictures of me, and my birthday post got over 10,000 views. People were shocked. Guys, I have pictures of myself on my page. I don't understand why y'all think I'm just hiding in the dark. You just got to find them. I'm just not one to post selfies every day. Why? Y'all don't need to know what the fuck I look like on a day. You should be concerned about what I'm saying. These women want to know what I look like so bad, but they can't tell me why Pookie left them. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Louis, you back. What's up, Louis?
I just had another quick question.
What?
I've noticed also, and maybe because I wear glasses, and you get on the, I put my glasses on, and you be, man, I'll be drinking, and you call me old, but we're gonna leave that alone. It's just a joke. I'm starting to notice quite a few of your haters. I'm sorry, but I'll say this on even your podcast. A lot of these women, if you go to their pages, private or not, they're built like a waste management truck with kids. You ever seen how big a waste management truck is? That truck weighs about 70,000 pounds.
No,
And
but I think you said this to me before, that most of the women that come at me, I've never had women that were just beautiful come at me and say, you a pick-me-ass bitch. Because those women are minding their business and shutting the fuck up. It's always those precious bitches that come in my inbox and say,
I am starting to notice that heavy.
yes.
I'm
That's
like,
guys. And you know what? Sometimes it's because they're not happy within themselves. They look at me and say, man, what can we say about her? Well, let's take some of her pictures and alter them and say this is what she looks like. I don't care what they do to my looks. I'm not on here calling people ugly. I'm
but
not
you
on
got
here.
a husband.
The only time I speak is when you come at me, I'm going to come back. That's it. I don't just wake up and say, let me go and start terrorizing these black bitches. That's not my agenda, you guys. It's these women that come into my box talking shit. So I have to hold them accountable. All I'm saying is that if you're going to come at me and talk about my looks and talk about what I'm doing, make sure you got your stuff in order. That's all I'm saying, you guys. Because I'm going to come back at you. That's what I'm going to do. But what you will not do is disrespect me or my mother. I don't play those games. You guys all know with that group that created that group, they're still growing. They're almost at 9,000. And I'm about to get them. I'm about to report the group. I'm going to be real petty. They went from 36,000 to having to start over from scratch. And they're almost at 9,000. That means that whoever created this page about me kept some of those people on payroll or something. Because
Who
they no way.
has that much time during the
They
day?
do. They have the time.
I'm sorry.
They
Who
have
has
the time.
that much time during the day? Are you on SSI?
They do. You got a lot of these women who don't work because they get child support. Speaking of child support, I know somebody asked me to speak on this earlier today. If anybody watches Love and Hip Hop, I don't watch. I'm not a big fan, but I did catch the last episode because someone told me to catch it and watch it. There was a part on Love and Hip Hop. First, I want to address Little Scrappy. If anybody knows who Scrappy is, he's a rapper. You know, if you don't know who he is, Google is free. He was really good back in the day. He had some good hits. Now he's he's okay. But he opened up to his mother and told her about his mental health. His mom, who is a bulldagger in disguise, she's tough. His mom is hard. He said, you're hard and my wife is hard. So I can't go to either of you. Ladies, do you know what that means when a man says that you're hard? That don't mean that you're tough and you're strong and you're a good woman. That means you're masculine. You're not supposed to be hard. That's his job. You're supposed to be soft and feminine. That's what you're supposed to be. He literally told his mom, I grew up in a whorehouse, a trap house, and you never got me help. All you did was put money into my music and got me started on my music. But you never got me the counseling I needed. And she sat there and said, yep, okay. She didn't shed one tear as her 38-year-old son broke down to her. You know how hard that is for a man to cry and tell his mom how he really feels? But when he told his wife, you're hard too, and I can't come to you, that should have changed her right there in that moment. What that means is that I can't even come to my own wife and mother when I'm having a mental issue because they're too fucking tough. That's my job to be tough. It's their job to be soft. That's why I told you, you strong, powerful bitches who think you're a man too, because your mama told you to be the man and the woman. That's why you'll have those issues within your marriage and relationship because you think there's two niggas in the house and that two men in the house, and it's not. You are a woman. You are soft. You bleed once a month. Act like it. Because when shit happens and you want a purse or you want your nails done, you know how to talk like a baby. Oh, babe, can you give me $50 so I can get my feet done? Y'all know how to be feminine when it comes to that. But when he tells you no, then that's when that nigga come out. Well, then fuck you then, nigga. Men don't like that. Men don't know who the fuck they with. Like, let me see your birth certificate because you went real hard on me. And I'm not used to that. So, ladies, if your man tells you that you're too hard, that is not a compliment. That means that you're acting like a fucking man. Soften up. And not only did that happen, but if anybody knows who Erica Mena is, Erica Mena used to be in Chris Brown's videos back in the day when he said her breath smelled like 2 Pampers. If y'all remember Erica Mena, she was in Chris Brown's video. I think it was the Yo video. Yo. And he said her breath stunk real bad. You know, it was real powerful, potent. And then she ended up being engaged to Bow Wow. She slept around with multiple dudes in the industry. And then she married Safari, Nicki Minaj's ex. Now, we all know that Safari was a piece of shit because we saw the way him and Nicki moved, right? She married that motherfucker and had 2 kids by him. So she wanted to create this big story like, oh, I get custody of the kids and he ain't even going to pay child support. She wanted everybody to think that her ex-husband wasn't going to pay for the kids, not knowing that the judge awarded her $4,300 a month. And she felt like that wasn't enough for 2 small little babies. That is more than enough for 2 little babies. $4,300 is gold. It's gold. This bitch just doesn't want to work. She got butt implants, breast implants, her teeth like chiclets. She went and changed her whole body, and she feels like she should be able to get $15,000 a month and just kick back. No, your ass needs to go to work. Them love and hip hop checks only come once a year. Work. Get your ass a job, but don't try to belittle a man because he don't want to be with you. He doesn't want to be with you. He wants his kids, but just not you. See, women get that twisted. And what she did was she celebrated the divorce, but then cried like a baby when she found out how much she was going to be getting in child support because she wanted the big bucks. That's how these women are nowadays, guys. And then everybody went to his page attacking him, calling him a deadbeat dad because they thought he wasn't going to pay anything at all. And that wasn't the truth. Do I like Safari? No. But everybody knew what kind of man Safari was before she married him. She chose that man. Nobody told her to have 2 kids by the motherfucker. When she had the first kid, he was partying and acting a fool. So why would you have 2? Ladies, a baby won't keep a man there. If he's acting like a fool after baby number 1, he gonna be an even bigger fool after baby number 2. And that's why their marriage didn't last. See, a lot of women like to jump right into the fire. They like to jump right into 6 feet. And that's why they end up like this. I don't feel sorry for her. But you have these mothers saying, oh, poor baby. She's not a poor baby. She's not. She's a grown-ass woman that made the decision to lay with that man because she heard how big his dick was. She was curious, and then she got dick whipped and married him, and now she's left an ex-wife with 2 kids. 3 kids by 2 men, to be honest. That's the trend, you guys. You women are not catching on. Now you got Nick Cannon having baby number 12. He needs to be locked up so he can stop producing bastard babies. They need to cut his dick off. But nobody is saying that these women with these pussies need to stop opening their legs. When are you guys going to hold the women accountable? Nick Cannon is one man with a dick. And he's been with all these women. Ask yourself why these women are spreading their legs so wide. Why? Because they want that child support check. Child support is bigger than a man in the household. They don't give a fuck if this man ain't gonna live in the next 5 years. They know that money will. That's all they want is his check. They don't give a fuck about their child. They want the money that comes with the child. See? And nobody's gonna tell y'all this, but I'm gonna tell y'all this. Is Nick Cannon a pit bull with that pink thing? Yes, he is. But he's admitted to that. He's told the world what his whole intentions were. These women can decide whether to fuck him with or without a condom. They're choosing without. So ask yourself why these knuckleheads are still having his kid to begin with. If he didn't have a pussy to stick his dick in, he wouldn't have any kids. I hold women more accountable than I do men because women know better. That's all I'm saying, you guys. Women know better. That's my take on Nick Cannon. I'm tired of hearing about it. Now, lastly, I know you guys heard about Future. Guess who went back to Future? Lori, the merry-go-round Harvey. So, Future and Lori Harvey were spotted together. I told y'all, she's for the streets. Remember, everybody was talking about Future. Oh, he's punching the air. I know he's jealous of Michael B. Jordan. Well, she went right back to that motherfucker. You think Future needs Lori? No. Future can get any bitch he wants. She came right back, moonwalked right back into Future's arms. Sensational. I tell you women every day, it's her body. She is a gas pump. That's what her nickname's going to be real soon. She's too young to be spreading her legs to all these people. Then you're going back to a man that has all these kids and all these baby mamas. But see, Future took care of her. He was flying her and her friends out, making her make sure she looks good every day. And remember, the reason why Lori Harvey went back to Future is because he pays her to leave. He don't pay her to stay. Future, he likes to move. He keeps it on the move. See, Michael B. Jordan wanted her to be there for good. He wanted someone that he can wake up to every day. He was too clingy. She didn't want that. She wanted a man that would send her a stack of cash and say, go ahead and shop. I'll fuck you later. I got to go on tour. That's what Lori Harvey wants. She wants a man that's on the go, that don't want to stick around that long. Future gave that to her. Flew her and her friends out there. I'm telling you, y'all need to be smart. Y'all need to be smart. Y'all keep saying Future got money. All these kids, and she went right back to Future. Right back to him. He wasn't checking for her. She was checking for him. Future knew that she would come right back to the streets. He knew it was temporary. You think he cared about her being with Michael B. Jordan? No. He didn't care. He knew she would moonwalk right back to him, and that's what she did. And y'all over here saying she's still a good person. She's so beautiful. Looks fade. One thing y'all women do is y'all praise these women because they look cute with makeup on and, the little lashes. And like I told y'all, Lori Harvey got a BBL herself. She just did it smart. She didn't go crazy with it. If y'all Google Lori Harvey before, she didn't look shit like she does now. She was a chubby little kid. That's what she was. She was chubby. Then she went and did some nipping and tucking like her mother. It runs in the family. Y'all over here praising these women whose looks won't be the same in 10 years unless they keep getting Botox. Y'all got to do better. Y'all praising the wrong people. They can't even keep a relationship. Y'all want to be like the Kardashians. They can't even keep a relationship. Not one person has said, I want to be like Michelle Obama. Because Michelle Obama ain't got no BBL. And Michelle Obama don't wear a long blonde wig going down to her ankles. And Michelle Obama don't wear them long ass nails where you can't wipe your ass properly. I ain't never heard a woman say, I want to be like Michelle Obama one day. Y'all bitches look up to the Kardashians, to the Lori Harveys, people that you'd never be like. Real talk. Y'all women, I'm telling y'all got the game fucked up. Y'all doing too much. You guys are doing way too much. And you're over here holding these celebrities accountable, but you won't even hold Pookie accountable. Pookie get to get pussy whenever he wants it. Even if he's cheating on you, you'll get Pookie the pussy all day long. But y'all on here telling Drake what to do with himself. Drake ain't gonna never get canceled. Because Drake's real name is Aubrey, and he has that crowd. Drake is never gonna get canceled. And even though Meg Thee Stallion silenced Tory Lanez on social media, if he's in a booth with somebody, he can say whatever he wants. So maybe Drake knows the truth. Maybe Drake saw the receipts and he knows that Meg Thee Stallion is probably lying. Y'all never thought about that. But even if that isn't the case or is the case, he said shots with an S and it went over y'all head. These rappers can use a line and y'all will take it and flip it. Then you had Meg Thee Stallion telling everybody you're going to be eating my pussy when the truth comes out. I don't think men are going to want to do that. You can't keep men. That's your problem. You might have party right now. That's cute. It's temporary. But just watch. Watch how this shit plays out. That's all I'm saying, you guys. I just think it's funny how Meg Thee Stallion was holding the baby accountable when they were cool for working with Tory. But she didn't hold Cardi B accountable for the shit she did to men. So I'm telling you, women won't hold other women accountable. They will just hold men accountable. You shouldn't be working with Tory Lanez. You shouldn't. And bitch, you shouldn't have been working with Cardi B. Do you know what she did to men, innocent men, that thought they was going to get some plastic pussy and she ended up putting something in their drink? But you did WAP with her though, right? You did WAP. You didn't give a fuck about what she did to men because it's a woman doing it. She'll rap and do something. I didn't see the Amish coming out on her with that. But when a man says something that y'all don't agree with, y'all summon the whole crew to come and get him. That's the problem with today's society. And a black woman will do everything she can to see a black man go down. But y'all care about Emmett Till. Oh, so when a white woman does it to a black man, that's when it's a problem. But you black bitches can do it to your own kind and it's not a problem? Wrong. It's still a problem. It's an even bigger problem because a black man doesn't expect a black woman to do that to him. And y'all still do it. So, like I said, a lot of you women, y'all know better than that. Y'all know better than that. Y'all know what y'all say. Y'all know what to do to go viral because you're watching it and you think it's cute. I'm telling you, keep lying on these men, and they're not gonna be so nice. They're not. They're gonna find your wig in the tree and your body in the ditch. That's what's gonna happen. They're not gonna sit here and let you ruin and damage their lives because of your tongue. They're not. They're gonna start fighting back. Black men shouldn't have to fight black women. They shouldn't have to. But women, they know how to use that tongue, and that's their weapon. That's their weapon. So what the hell? I do believe she slept with the baby. I do. A lot of these industry women slept with each other. They did that. They slept with these producers. They slept with who they could to get a track. And it's sad that the baby's canceled, but you should already know not to come for that community. Anyone that comes for that colorful community, they're gonna have a dark time in their life because they do everything they can to make sure you can never bounce back. We all know the rules to the game. You could never come for the Skittle community. Never. If you do, good luck. If you do, make sure you own all the rights to your music and all rights to everything because they're gonna try their best to hurt you. They can talk about you though, because I've had trans men and trans women come at me. Bitch, you don't know who you're talking about. But then if I respond to them, I'm a part of the cancel culture. That's the way it works. They can say what they want to you and you have to accept it. That's what they do. They don't like accountability either. Hey, Tornado, you're on. What's up?
Yo, what it do, man? I discovered you on Facebook, and I gotta say, man, we need many more like yourself, doing what you do, because it's so many men that get taken advantage of and get put on blast constantly. And I seen your recent post on Facebook and on IG, and I must say. Well done. She asked for it. I don't know. I don't see how people have not, gotten the message yet. So, the ladies have not gotten the message yet, or anyone for that matter, to watch who they, trying to drag because you dragged her to filth, as you should. Um, it's one of those things where it's like the freedom of speech is like tilted towards certain people. I don't know. It's like if you say something bad about a black man, it's all good. You say something about a man that's bad, that'll fly too. But if you say something about like women, especially like black women, for some reason, it's like been used as a weapon. It's like used as a weapon, and you can lose your job. You could lose you could lose money unless you apologize. You gotta pretty much kiss some booty, kiss some ass, and apologize, or you can be canceled. So I love the fact that because us men, we could sit here and talk about it all day long. We could sit here and talk about it all day long, and they'll say, "Oh, you men are crying, you bitching, you whining," and then they'll try to call the ladies, a bunch of pick me's or whatever. But once we keep rallying up and the numbers grow, you know, things will eventually tilt the other way and even out just a little bit. Sometimes accountability on everyone, because if the accountability is going to keep coming back our way, it needs to go the other way as well on those who run their mouth and say shit that they shouldn't be saying, trying to drag people, the whole pick me and simp words that they use on the internet, whatever. The accountability is needed. Period. Point blank. That's just how I feel, and that's
I
just the way
agree.
I see it. I love what you do. I'm a supporter. I'm usually silent. I'm in Chicago. Just moved back, and I see, things have, gotten crazy as far as this men versus women thing. I see what's going on. I'm on the internet. I'm watching, but I'm going to start speaking as well. I don't need to be famous.
There you
Just
go.
the voices just needs to be heard, and I see what's going on. I've been seeing it for a while, and I'm not gonna make myself out to be a victim. Well, let's just put it this way: I've experienced, a lot of these things in my life, my 37 years of living. I've experienced a lot of these things, and I have to be careful of what I say at work or anywhere for that matter, because if I say something that goes against, that alphabet crew or the ladies, especially our black women, for some reason they're using that shit as a weapon, in their favor. They look like they got some type of power, then I'm going to be held accountable by everybody. You know what I'm saying? If you go on
Mm-hmm.
Twitter, and I've been trying to get your attention, if I know you're on Twitter, but it's a couple of groups out here. Like there's one group I wanted you to check out. I tried to reach out to you. Me and you, we're not Facebook friends, but I'm able to see you on there or whatever. My real name is on there. And it's one group in particular. Her name, she's from our city. Uppity Negress podcast, I think it's called Uppity Negress podcast, and she be saying some vile things, and it most of the time it goes to the algorithm, no problem. Her page is still there. I remember when you got the 30-day ban, and I didn't understand it. It was the most confusing thing I've ever seen since I've been on Facebook since the college days. It just doesn't make any sense. But see, that's that's something that we have to shift that power back clearly. You know what I'm saying? We have to shift that power back. And as long as they keep having that power to have, things that we say tilted towards, things that we say and accountability on us and that power tilted towards their way, they're gonna constantly use it as a weapon. As long as it's in their favor. They can keep calling names and all these other things, but and if you go on Twitter, all those hashtags still there. The man, man of trash, black man of trash, and all these other things that they say, and the pick Mishas and all these corny little names that they done came up with. I think it's pretty whack. And honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm pissed. I'm angry, but I'm not in a rage where I want to, tear things up physically. I believe in fighting, you know, I believe in fighting fire with fire. We can do it intelligently. I like how you move. And honestly, I want to get like you. In all honesty,
You
I
will.
want to get, I want to get like you.
You
So
will.
you have my full support. You
Thank
keep
you.
doing what you do, and just know I'm watching, I'm listening, and I'm watching constantly. I got your back. I know you got a husband, but if it ever was physical, I have your back in the physical, and I definitely have your back in these streets. I try to get your name out there so everybody can pay attention to yourself. If you ever get a chance to check out this woman named, it's a white chick. A lot of sisters definitely hating on her. She goes by the name of Miss Pearly Things. And there's a few others out here that I've tried to, reach out to you to. They definitely on the team of holding everybody accountable, especially those who are weaponizing the accountability thing towards the black man and the so-called pygmisha simps or whatever, those corny ass names that they keep coming up with.
Send it to
Uh,
me.
got you. Okay, I'll send it to you on IG, Facebook, all that. You'll recognize it's me because you know.
Okay, yeah. Send it to me on my IG, and I'll check her out. Like I said, you got you. One thing you said that it stuck out to me. Not only that, y'all remember when Kevin Samuels died? You had people that had just created a YouTube, and they went from like 5 subscribers to like 200,000 subscribers when they had a Kevin Samuels death party where they were making
Mhm.
fun of him, calling him Kitten Hills. They
Yes.
were photoshopping him, putting makeup and putting wigs on him. This man
Mhm.
was dead. And they
Mhm.
were doing this. So you do have a lot of black bitches on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and all they do is create content that is spewing hate at black men. Black
Mhm.
men shouldn't have any kids. Black men should be in prison. That's all they're
Mhm.
good for. And they
Mhm.
never get shut down. But I can go on there and say this woman lied about rape, and I'm shut down for 30 days. So yeah, we know where everything is leaning towards, and that's just something I have to deal with. And eventually, guys, like I said, maybe Twitter might be the way I can go because Elon Musk is letting us speak our minds on there. I can say angry women. I can say that and not get hate speech. You feel me? So what I'm saying, guys, is I am gonna keep on holding them accountable. And again, like I told you guys, I've been growing really, really slow. That's why when I had lost my Instagram with 87,000 followers, it hurt a bit because it took me years to get there and I didn't have to change who I was. And one thing I tell my true followers, I will not change what I do. I won't go from loving black men and supporting their mental health to saying they ain't shit. That ain't me. So y'all ain't got to worry about me going to the other side. I'm with y'all on this. Okay?
Thank
So
you.
yeah, thank you, Tornado. Send me that as soon as you can so I can
Okay.
get to work on that, okay?
Gotcha. All right.
Louis, what you want, man? It's your third time coming back.
I forgot what I wanted that fast.
What's up?
Oh, I know. Um, lately, let me tell you, I give you the shortest version. I was
Please.
on Kendra G's watching one of her shows. This is 2 nights ago. So the guest comes on there, and I says she looks like she was on Kevin Samuels. The minute I mentioned that name, my inbox, my Facebook inbox got flooded. I was like, what the hell did I say? Called him a crackhead. You shouldn't be supporting him. You were two at best. But hold on. So I start going to their pages. My favorite saying of the night, most of them built like a republic, built like a garbage truck. Some of them look like they got 8 or 9 kids, that 7 pookies. I went down the list. I said, but I've learned now I don't stoop to their level because I'm not that type of I used to, but I'm not that age now. I don't like going back and forth. I'm gonna say what I gotta say and go about my business. But the
Mm-hmm.
minute I mention anybody who I mention about uplifting black guys, especially on that show, they have a fit.
That sounds like them. Like I said, a lot of them, that's a trigger for them. And one thing about Kevin Samuel is that people chose to go onto his platform. He had a whole thing in place where you had to put your name, your email, subscribe. He didn't force any of them black bitches to go on there saying, I'm a 10, and him telling them, no, you're a 2. Those women voluntarily went on his show and got clowned. Again, he never went looking for them, but let's not forget that he also gave them clout. Let's not act like these bitter black bitches didn't know that if they went onto this big man's platform with 1 million subs, they weren't gonna get looks. They weren't gonna get likes and shares and views. That's the whole point. So while he was telling them the truth, they were getting the clout that they so desperately wanted from Kevin. That's what they do. A lot of women will purposely say, Daphne, you ain't shit but a bitch. So I can respond to them and give them the clout they want. See, I don't respond to everybody. Instead, if they hate me and they tell me I don't fuck with you, I'm going to assume they're in that group. The group that don't like me. So when you tell me you hate me, that tells me that you them bitches that keep going back to 2011 and reporting my shit. I've been reported on Facebook for things I posted 8 years ago. So that would mean that a bitter, black, bloated bitch went to my page and scrolled through and found something from 2013 and 2014 and reported it. To me, that's weak energy. That's what that is. So if you got somebody on your page that's telling you they hate you, you should not be following me. So I'm going to block you because I know if I keep you there, you're just probably going to report old shit. And I don't want to be on a 30-day ban. Being on a 30-day ban, you lose money, you lose your followers. They start unfollowing because you ain't did nothing in a month. So again, it costs me money when I am on bans. So now I have to walk on eggshells because these bitches are so sensitive. You can't tell them to work out. That's hate speech. You can't tell them their wig is crooked. That's hating on their looks. You can't tell the truth now. You have to tell them a lie. Be big and beautiful all day long. We love when you huff and puff. That's attractive. Men love those noises. That ain't true. Men don't. But you can't tell somebody to lose weight. You can't say women need to lose weight. You have to say this individual needs to lose weight or this chick. Because Facebook will recognize chick as an animal, but we say chick as a woman. So we have to speak in code. And that's not the life I want to live where we got talking code. So again, guys, like I said, A lot of these women can get away with it. One woman said her kid went as child support check because the dad ain't paid in years. Fuck him. I reported that post, and then Facebook said it didn't go against their standards. But if I would have posted it, I would have been on a 30-day ban. So, guys, what I'm trying to tell you guys is that these women, they hate me because I say the truth. If you ask them, hey, what did Daphne do to you personally? Nothing. Y'all remember my stalker, the silverback. Y'all remember her. She hated me, and I said, you know what? You're going so hard. You're on every one of my posts. You're on all my YouTube posts. What did I do to you? Nothing. I just don't like you. That takes a lot of hate. So when y'all ask me why people create groups about me, I mean, y'all remember my stalker? She said she hates me for no reason. I didn't do anything to this bitch personally. And then when she came for me and I insulted her nasty house, then she really became my stalker. She backed off she's been, in the dust for a long time. But y'all remember how bad it was with her. She had no good reason why she hated me. So again, they want me to shut the fuck up and dribble. That's what they want me to do. And I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to sit here and let you guys talk about men, accuse men, and get away with that. If the cops are not going to hold you accountable, I will. And if it only takes one person to do it, then it's going to be me then. I don't care. But we got to teach our kids to follow suit and not allow people to lie. Because lying will get you in trouble. Lying will get your ass beat. That's what's going to happen. Your kids are going to start getting beat up at school because they're lying. You got these kids that are telling their moms and dads their teacher touched them because he failed them. You know how many teachers go through that on a daily basis? Do you think a school is going to believe the teacher over the kid? They're going to have to believe the kid. Kids have vivid imaginations, and they do lie. These kids now are not like we were when we were kids. These kids are disgusting. They are. They make up lies. Kids are already fucking in 7th grade, guys. That's why I told y'all to watch y'all kids. These kids are already moving like they're adults, and y'all not even seeing it. I see it. They're lying. That teacher out here in Chicago, he had every right to go back to teach, but couldn't because these kids were calling him a fucking rapist. How do you think they learned that? This is elementary school, you guys. He said his life will never be the same. His wife still married him, though, because she knew he would never do that. But those 3 kids all told 3 different stories, and that's how they knew those kids were lying. I would have whooped the shit out of my kid for lying like that. And then the parents never said sorry. The mothers were so vocal, though, when he was guilty in their eyes. Posted his face, his house. They keyed his car, egged his house, sent him death threats. Then when the truth came out, he didn't even get an apology from these bitter-ass bitches. Why? That's what women do. They will sit there and hang you to the cross when they think you're guilty. But then when it says not guilty, they'll still walk by and leave you up there on the cross. They don't care. They don't care. They'll never give you the same energy that they gave when they thought you were guilty. That's the problem I have with these bitter bitches. That's the problem. Even when you hear the truth, these bitches were so happy when another bitch came out and said, Deshaun Watson groped me too. He groped me. He touched my pussy. Then when Deshaun Watson dropped those receipts, you bitches went scattering like the lights, like roaches when the lights come on. Y'all didn't stay in that little formation and say, we were wrong. We're sorry, Deshaun. Men never get that same energy. That's why I'm mad. Because when he's guilty in y'all eyes, y'all judge him. But then when he shows you that this woman just wanted some good dick, now all of a sudden y'all saying, well, those other women weren't lying. Oh, okay. We hear that every day. Women, you gotta do better. I am tired of y'all. I'm tired. I'm a woman and I'm tired of y'all other women. Y'all keep saying y'all can do without men on this earth. That's a fucking lie. Y'all women think them dildos are gonna keep you warm at night? When them batteries go out, you gotta go get some new batteries, don't you? Them dildos are not forever. You need a man. A man's gonna protect you and be there for you. But these women don't want that. These women want to be hard. These women want to be tough. These women want to spew hate to strangers online. And they got kids at home that ain't ate in 3 days. What I'm trying to teach you women is that you guys got to do better, and it starts at home. If I make you that mad, let's talk about it. Every time a bitter black bitch has a problem with me and I invite them on my panel, they never come. Why? Y'all got so much to say on Facebook. You got so much to say on Instagram, but you bitches won't come onto my panel. Why? Why? Because you don't want anybody to hear you talk and say that dumb shit, right? That's what it is. These women will never show their hand. They hide because y'all some bitches. That's what it is. Y'all can call me all these names online, but when I tell you I don't want my mama to hear my voice. Yeah, because we know that you love black men. We know it's a facade. We know when you log out of that blue app, you go get in the bed with that strong black man. But you like to live a life like you hate men because that gets you the attention and likes and shares. Well, fuck that. I don't need it. I wouldn't give a fuck if 2 people followed me on Facebook. If I wanted to be monetized, I would already switched over to my business profile. I don't give a fuck about making money. Fuck Facebook and making money off of them. I'm trying to reach these bitter black bitches who don't know when to shut the fuck up. That's my goal. My goal was to tell them to shut the fuck up. Let that man lead. Let that man be a father. You don't need child support. You don't need money. You don't need that money. You need his presence, not presence. There's a difference. They want money instead of the man. And it's not going to work like that. A lot of these men will stand up and start fighting. They will start fighting for their kids because you bitches only want the check. You don't even give a fuck about your own kids, but you act like you do. You sit here and buy them Jordans and buy them, Louis Vuitton, thinking that that's, being supportive. It's not. Get that boy counseling. Teach that boy his ABCs. That's helping your kid out. Y'all think looks and looking good and posting it on social media that makes you a good parent? It don't. A lot of you single mothers are not doing enough. Talking about you doing it all. You're not doing it all. You ain't doing enough. Just because you buy them Jordans doesn't mean that you're a good parent. You're still a piece of shit in my book. Kid can't even read. This one girl had a 5-year-old son that didn't even know how to say accountability queen. I know what the fuck he was saying. Dairy Queen, I don't know. How you 5 and don't know how to say accountability queen? Talking about you single and doing it all. No, you're not. You got a dumbass kid because of you. All that money you spending on him getting them Jordans, you need to put his ass in school. Hooked on phonics. Something else. Because he gonna grow up and be a dumbass motherfucker because of you. A lot of you women are slacking. Y'all over here talking about, my baby daddy ain't doing shit, and your kid didn't even graduate in high school. So like I said, a lot of these women, now let me ask you this. How come the government isn't sanctioning these women when their kids don't graduate high school? You have primary custody of the kids. You were getting all this child support and your kid didn't even graduate high school. You failed him. Maybe if he was with his dad, he would have graduated because the dad is going to be on his ass. A mom ain't going to give a fuck. Some women are not going to give a fuck. Forgive me for that because some women do care. But a lot of those women ain't going to give a fuck. It's about the check. The government needs to be sanctioning these women, making them pay the dad all the child support back when their kids don't graduate high school. Because there's no excuse. There's no excuse for you to have a dumbass kid. But you want to sit there and blame the man. The man didn't do shit. You did it. He was in your care. He was in your dumbass care. That's why he dumb. So again, there's a lot of shit going on and people are not talking about it. But instead, they want to make it all about men. Men. Men did this. Men did that. Well, what the fuck did women do? What did you do for that man to do that? Close your fucking mouth. And I wanted to address this too before I wrap up. I did make a post about Carmelo Anthony. So let me clear this up. I never said Carmelo Anthony deserves a reward for cheating. What I said was Carmelo Anthony, when he got with Lala was shaped like SpongeBob. When Lala was dating Carmelo Anthony, he was 19, she was 23. She's much older than Carmelo by a few years. Okay? She dated him when he was 19. So Carmelo Anthony didn't get to pump and dump in his 20s. He didn't get to pump and dump like he wanted to. Most athletes at 19, they're not locking nobody down. They're not getting in no relationship and then getting married. They're fucking. That's what they're supposed to do. Fucking every state. Pump and dump. He didn't get to pump and dump. He fell in love with Lala that was shaped like SpongeBob, looking like a hot mess. And as she started making that money, Lala then laid on the table and got a BBL. It seems like when she got that surgery, that's when shit started to hit the fan. That's all I said. Because before, when she was shaped like SpongeBob, nothing was happening. When she did that role in Power, where she showed her titties, they said that broke Carmelo Anthony. But nobody wants to talk about that. Well, it's her body. Actually, it's not. When you're married, your body belongs to your husband, and your husband's body belongs to you. Y'all bitches like to talk about, this and that, but y'all don't even know where this shit is supposed to go. So if you up there showing your titties online, that's technically cheating. But y'all don't want to talk about that. Because that don't fit your narrative, right? Maybe he started exploring other pussy because his wife couldn't be who she was. She changed. When she started hanging with those Kardashians and got that BBL, looked like a damn diaper on stilts, the cheating occurred. That's all I said. The cheating happened after the surgery. He didn't cheat on the old Lala. He cheated on the newly built Lala. So maybe he actually preferred his queen to be natural. And she said, my body, my choice. Well then, okay. He gonna go find something new. Cheating is never okay. But we ain't gonna act like he's just like he's the predator and she's the victim. It takes two. That's all I'm saying. When she showed her titties on Power, I knew it was over. Men don't want another man looking at their wife. You ain't gotta take those movie deals when you got your man making millions in the NBA. Get the fuck out of here. Y'all know what y'all doing. Y'all know what y'all do. Women get these surgeries and they get big-headed. They get these surgeries and they act like they the best. Like, bitch, we got Google. We know what the fuck you look like. We know your ass was shaped like an eye. We know what you look like. You can never run from Google. If you want to know what a celebrity look like, go to Google. We can go down the list. Cass doll. All these women look like a damn horse before they got the surgery. And y'all praise these women every day who are not even happy with themselves. If a woman's not happy with herself, no man can make her happy. So if Lala got surgery, that means she was never happy with herself. And like I tell you guys on every show, women don't get surgery for themselves. They get it for someone to see it. Y'all women can sit there and tell yourselves this lie all you want to. Go ahead, Oprah. Y'all can tell yourselves that we get surgery because we want to be happy. Why the fuck would you get a BBL for yourself? To stay at home and look in the mirror and say, ooh, they did a good job. No, you want to go out in the atmosphere so men can see it and praise it and lust over it and want to fuck it. That's what it's about. Women do not get surgery for themselves. They get it for somebody to look at. And you can quote me and talk about me all you want, but I'm sticking with that. You bitches are lying. Because if it wasn't about somebody else looking at it, you wouldn't get it. You'd be happy with your body, right? You would be happy with what God made. But instead, you go see Dr. Miami because you want somebody to see it. But they don't want to talk about that. Everybody on IG, they got them big ass white teeth that look like tombstones. They got those big lips that look like they hurt when they smile. They all look exactly the same. Nobody is original. But then when they do see a skinny original woman, like Glorilla, something's wrong with her. I'm telling y'all, Glorilla is going to follow the surgery train. She's saying it now that she's natural and happy, but she's going to follow it. Someone's going to tell her, if you get just a little bit bigger in the butt, it ain't got to be outrageous. Just enough. You can get more attention, more sales, more shows, even a movie role. She's going to have to change. A lot of these women come out with this, I'm happy with my weight. Adele, music is for the ears, not the eyes. Does Adele look the same? No, she doesn't. Adele went from a size 50 to a size 2. So don't buy this rhetoric when women come out and say, yeah, I'm happy with my body. I'm never going to change it. They are going to change it. They are. Eventually they will. They will bite the bullet and change it. Might not be dramatic, but they will change it. Kelly Rowland, I love my breasts. I'm never going to change it. Kelly Rowland got breast implants. Megan Good, fake teeth, nose job, stitched-on eyebrows, fake titties. Women do it all the time. Megan Good now looks like Michael Jackson. She's lighter. These women are never happy with themselves. And then you wonder why they can't keep a relationship. Because they're not happy with themselves. They think getting surgery will make them more sexy or attractive. A lot of men like natural. A lot of men like that box shape. They like that SpongeBob shape. They might cheat on you with a chromosome-looking woman, but that's a pump and dump. You're the one that they're going to be with. But there's usually something that you're lacking. You can't have a bad body and a bad attitude, ladies. You can't. Pick a battle. Can't be shaped like a box and be loud like a bullhorn. That's never going to work. It's not going to work. Pick a battle. You can't have no ass and be loud. You can't. Some of you guys need to be humble. That's why I told a lot of these women need to shut up. Some of you, when you open your mouth, it's like a woman that looks like Flavor Flav. These men are turned off. Stop acting so hard and soften up a bit. Just soften up a bit. That's all they're asking you to do. Soften up. But a lot of these women, they won't admit that. They won't admit that they're masculine. They won't admit that they're loud. They will always say it's the man. Well, he brings this out of me. Well, then you need to leave that man. If you're with a man, ladies, who's not making you happy, leave. Leave. Quit letting that dick keep you there. I'm tired of these relationships where y'all saying the dick is too good. Well, then shut the fuck up. We don't care. We're not going to care if you don't care. A man is not going to put his life in jeopardy for your dumb ass if you're not trying to leave. Men, if you see a man and a woman arguing in public, two people, and he's whooping her ass, do not intervene. That ain't the first time he whooped her ass. Call 911 and let them handle it. Do not intervene, because you're going to end up getting your head blown off, and that bitch is going to leave with him. That's what they do. That's what they do. And again, like I said, guys, I said what I said. I honestly think 21 Savage and Drake's song is dope. I love rap when it's raw and it's real. I love that type of rap. I'm not going to sit there and say I'm a hottie. I'm not a hottie. I don't like none of that music that they spew. But one thing I wanted to tell you guys, like I said on my last show, how many times have y'all seen Meg Thee Stallion driving the boat? How many times have you seen her do a video with her, pouring liquor down somebody's mouth? Ever since she got supposedly shot in the foot, we have not seen her driving the boat. So it makes me believe that when they said when she gets drunk, she becomes the Incredible Hulk, I'm starting to believe that narrative. Because we haven't seen her drinking. Remember back in the day, she would tilt someone's head back and pour a whole thing of Henny down their throat. She ain't been doing that lately. Hasn't done it in years, actually, since the shooting. So that just tells me she's trying to stay clear-headed. So she's not painted as the drunk, even though she was a drunk. So all I'm saying is, guys, you got to be visual. So if somebody posts something on social media saying that they were walking to the store and a man threw a banana and they fell and he got on top of her and it sounds crazy, you ain't got to share it. Ask questions. There's nothing wrong with asking questions. How are we supposed to be informed if you're only giving us bits and pieces? Oh, yeah, we left out of the club and then I got a phone ping that said they're following you. That's not enough. That's why people ask questions. It's not to just call you a liar. It's to make sure that they are aware so it don't happen to them. But when you're lying, you get defensive and say, you don't trust me? Oh, you think I'm lying? Then we start to believe that, okay, yeah, something ain't right with this story. Y'all got to stop being so gullible. Women are gullible to other women. Men will be like, that sound like Tyler Perry. That sound like a movie. And he's right. If it don't sound right, usually it ain't right. All I'm saying, you guys, is we have to be vigilant and we have to actually analyze what people are saying. I don't believe things right off the bat. That's why I ask people for proof. Show me that this happened so that I'm not posting no bullshit. Y'all realize that 90% of what I post, I prove it. I'm not perfect. I prove it. I'm not going to be posting no shit and then somebody says, well, no, this is what happened. And then I look like Boo Boo the Fool, not me. So all I'm saying, you guys, is we have to do better as women. I say that on every show. Every show. And y'all women got to start really asking your man questions. Y'all know how to ask for money to get your nails done, hair done, wig rotated, eyebrows done, eyelash. Y'all know how to do that. But then you don't know how to talk to your man and get to know why he's hurt. We know tone inflection. We know body language. But y'all just don't give a fuck. Then you're mad when he's fucking someone else. Well, you didn't give him no attention. He gave you the attention, though. Women want so much, but they give back so little. Well, we are the givers of life. And that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to have a baby. If you choose to. It's a choice. You don't have to. But that don't mean that you got to treat men like shit. Because back in the day, men broke their backs working 5 jobs to make your ass happy. And you still weren't happy. A man could be out there right now working 3 jobs while his girl is at home cheating. Y'all think men cheat? Women cheat better than men. They wait for you to do that 12-hour shift. And then they go see Walter, the mechanic, so he can rotate her ass. That's who they go to see when you out there breaking your back. Men, if she's not happy and she's telling you to change this, change that, leave. If she's not happy with her own self, she ain't going to be happy with you. Because there's a lot of men out there that are breaking their back for a no good ass bitch. I'm being real with you. There's a lot of men that are doing that right this second. And she don't even check on his well-being. She don't give a fuck. She thinks because she's pretty that gives her a pass. I'm telling you, a lot of these women that are going off of looks, let something happen to them physically, they'll never be the same. You better be careful. Humble yourself. Those looks don't last forever. I don't care how many lashes you put on or your 15 gallons of makeup. Your looks will not be your looks 10 years from now. So you better start loving these men because they're the ones that are going to put up with you when your shit hit the ground from gravity. That's all I'm saying. We got to do better. We got to do better. That's all I'm saying. So, guys, like I said, I covered what I wanted to talk about. I hope you guys got some insight from what I was saying and you understand where I'm coming from. And to those women who hate me, you can hate me all you want. I've given you ample amount of time to come onto my platform and speak your mind, but you don't speak it because you know I'm saying some truth. How you gonna hate on another black woman for caring about the mental health in black men? Like, everybody that follows me knows I was raised by my dad, a black man who did it all by himself and never went on social media and said, look at me taking care of these four, crazy ass kids. You got a lot of men right now that are taking care of kids because the mom don't want to be there. She want to be flued out to Miami and be a hot and be out there with all these niggas that she don't care about, sleeping around while the dad is at home working. You do got some women like that don't give a fuck. Didn't really want the family life. They just wanted the status, the money. Didn't want the family life. You got more women that are doing that right now than men. These men are stepping up. They care. It's these women that don't give a fuck. These women are becoming too hard, too tough, where they're messing with men. Well, men do it. Men did it. Why can't we sleep around? Because you have a pussy. That's why. That shit is nasty. Hopping from dick to dick. And because you're pretty, people are telling you it's your body, your choice. It is your body, your choice. And it's our opinion, too, that you a hoe. If you want to be a hoe, go ahead and be that. But don't expect any man to wife you. They're not going to wife you when you out there pussy popping it for every man in the circle. They're not. Women like that don't get wifed up. Pretty or not, they don't get wifed. And if they get wifed up, the marriage don't last. We see it every day on TV. These men get with these women with these BBLs that have slept with 50 guys, thinking that she's going to stop that life, and she doesn't. So what I'm saying, fellas, is y'all got to be choosy who you pick. And women, y'all got to start treating these men better. Treat them better. They deserve it. Y'all say y'all deserve the world. No, you don't. They deserve the world. They gave us the world back in the day when racism was big and they were going out there to work. Some of them never even came back home. But you got to keep your life, though. Women were always given favor over black men. Black men were hung from trees, burned. More black men suffered that than us women. And y'all telling me y'all still deserve the world? No, you don't. Either you're both going to get the world or no one gets it. But you don't deserve it because you could pop a baby out of your pussy. That's what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to do that. Men can't have kids. So at the end of the day, why can't they get the world? There's more of us than them. When are we going to give back to them? Y'all letting this society make it seem like these men ain't shit, and that's not true. These men are the shit. They are. They got their shit together. I see more broke bitches out there than I do men. You broke bitches be at the mall with no money in your pocket, but you go to the food court acting like you was really doing something, taking pictures on Snapchat like you've been to every store. Your ass didn't go to that one store. These bitches are going to a store and ask for a bag because they dropped theirs just to get a Louis Vuitton bag, but they put some regular clothes in it. I know the scams that you guys are doing. I see it every day. A lot of these men are going to start getting wind of what y'all want from them, the money, the status, and they're not going to deal with you. So again, we have to do better and treat our men like they deserve to be treated. They're out there breaking their back, working so many jobs to make us happy, coming home with calluses and cracks in their hands, and your ass is getting these white tip nails, feet matching, and these men don't even get haircuts. They'll sacrifice their haircut for this bitch to get her nails done. Men, stop doing that. You better make that bitch rewash that wig and rotate it and put it back on. Change it up, change the color, but don't get her no new wigs. Don't do that. Stop doing that. So all I'm saying, you guys, is you got to do better. And I hope that I covered enough for you guys to understand where I'm coming from. Because again, a lot of people are not understanding this, the way this go. And a lot of people are not going to hold women accountable. And women are not going to hold other women accountable because it goes against the code. But you have some that are going to listen to what I say, and they're going to start holding women accountable. I was very happy to see a whole bunch of women go to that girl's page and call her out. Even if she did delete them, they did that. So sometimes it takes one to get the rest of them to follow, right? It's not going to be overnight. But eventually, I want people to hold each other accountable. It's more women that are so attention stricken. They want the attention. It's like a pill. Every day they get up and take their attention pill. That's how they survive. Men are not like that on social media. I don't see men doing half the things these women do. For every 50 posts I get, maybe one of them is a man that did something stupid. The rest are women. So when you tell me how come I only hold women accountable, it's only women posting the shit. I go to TikTok and I don't see a lot of men doing that. I don't. But if you see it, maybe I missed it. Send it to me. Otherwise, shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear it. You always hold women accountable, but not men. Well, show me a man that's popping his dick online for likes and views. Show me a man who has his kids swinging from a pole. Show me a man who has his kid touching on other people's butts in public. That's women doing that. Women, not men. Men ain't about that shit. Men are busy working. You women, you look at social media like it's your life. If Facebook and TikTok didn't exist, the suicide rates would be higher in women. Because a lot of them, they need this to thrive. They'll post a sexy picture, and if it don't get the amount of likes within 30 seconds, they'll post a different one. Well, let me show a little bit of my areola. Maybe that'll give me a few extra likes. Y'all need to stop trying to be like these celebrities. They lying. They only showing you pictures of what they do. But when they log out of this shit, they are struggling and hurting in real life. I'm going to keep it there. And Brianna, you see what she going through with her baby daddy. You know, I tell these women every day, it ain't going to last. When they get the baby, that's when problems happen. This happens every day. Don't matter how pretty you are. Men pumping, dumping pretty women too. Then you got Sierra busting it open, and she's married. See, Russell, the reason why they call him a simp is because he doesn't mind his wife showing her body online. That is a simp. If you loved your wife, you'd tell her to keep her fucking goodies in the jar. Wasn't that Sierra's son? Her goodies are all over the place. She's living her hot girl life right now. She ain't married. You can't be married with single ways. Sierra can't sing worth a shit. She can dance, but she cannot sing. She's only famous because she can dance. And people give her good tracks. Missy Elliott made her career. Her name should have been Missy Sierra, because that's who helped her out. Y'all women get married and you still act single. If their marriage won't last with her acting like this. Eventually, he gonna tell her, put the clothes on or I'm out. Just watch how this plays out. Y'all want to be in that kind of relationship so bad. But even women are not happy with just being with one man. They still need that lust from other men. Aisha Curry. Oh, I don't post half naked pictures. I don't need to do that. And now she's half naked in every picture. I'm telling you, women only say that in the beginning to get attention, and then they go right to that hot girl lifestyle. So like I said, guys, don't let these women fool you. The reason why they call Russell a simp is because Sierra went through all them dicks before getting to him. And one thing that guy said, Channing, he's right. If Russell didn't have his status and money, Sierra wouldn't have looked at him twice. Y'all can sit here and say that he's lying, but that was a real statement. Look at what Sierra dated before Russell. She dated the Reggie Bushes, the 50 Cents, the Bow Wows, the Futures. These men are attractive to women. In looks, they range from probably like a 6 to like an 8. Russell, he's a 2. Keep that shit 100. Y'all sitting here acting like she fell in love with him because he was just so sexy. No, his money was sexier. Y'all can sit there and play this game all you want to. Just because they've been married a long time don't mean that they don't have problems. Kim Kardashian and Ye was married for a long time too, and where'd that go? Doesn't mean that people don't have problems. Y'all want these people's lives, and you can't even get your own life in order. So again, ladies, focus on your own life and stop coming at strangers online. Do better. Stop lying to go viral. It's not worth it. If I keep seeing the shit, I will keep exposing you. If anybody sees anything online that's severe, send it to me. I'll find out the truth. Again, I'm not going to let y'all get away with lying on men. No more. If it means me losing my page, so be it. I don't give a fuck. They're not going to control me. I'll be just like Kyrie, and they're not going to control me. So again, we have to treat our black men better. They have it hard enough. Y'all see what they doing to Kyrie right now. He got to do 6 items. This ain't school. Look what they do to these black men when they don't stay in line with their fake ass coonery shit. This is what they do to men that are black. They put them through all the fire when he does something that they don't agree with. And then you got other black men like LeBron James that's scared to speak up for another black man because they don't want to lose their millions. That's the sad part. Well, if Kyrie would just shut up and dribble, he'll still have a job. Well, you know what? That's like them telling me to shut up and dribble. If the accountability queen would just shut up and stop holding people accountable, we would like her. Well, I don't want to be liked. I don't want to be liked. Because if I have to shut up and start lying like you guys, I don't need it. So again, guys, I hope that we all can get better with this. But again, I'm gonna keep working on my book. I'll be wrapping it up soon. Give me a chance. I'm still working on it. But in the meantime, I will probably do another show next week. But I want you guys to stay tuned. I still have a lot of content. I hope that I have enlightened somebody. Because at the end of the day, if we don't do better for ourselves, we ain't gonna get nowhere. We're not. And it's sad that I got more black women. You know what? I can honestly say probably only one white woman, maybe two, have come into my inbox saying some crazy stuff. The rest have been black women. So when they say black women care, that's a lie. You black women don't care. You guys are mad at me for caring for black men. And you try to confuse that with me wanting their attention, wanting their dick. And that's not even the truth. Far from the truth. But see, that's what women say, so I can say, you know what? If they feel that way, let me stop helping men. Let me stop, and I'm gonna just do what they tell me to do. Well, that ain't me. I'm good. I'm not gonna do that. So again, guys, just know that I'm gonna continue going hard for men because you guys deserve it. You guys deserve to have somebody that has your back, even if it's one person. So I need you guys to stay, stay prayed up. Look out for each other. Do not accept I'm okay. If a man tells you I'm okay, he's lying. I bet you if you asked him about some stats on his favorite team, he'd tell you more than I'm okay. He'll tell you a whole bunch of shit. Ask your man first, okay, what do you think about that last play? What do you think about that route, that football route he just did? What do you think about that dunk that LeBron did last night? And then when he says that, how's your mental health? You might have to slip that in like that. You might have to get them warmed up like an oven. Because men, if you ask them enough times, they will open up to you. They may actually be shocked. They might actually be shocked that you asked. So again, do not accept I'm okay. Please don't. That's all I'm gonna say. So guys, thank you again for attending my show tonight. And I hope you guys, have a good night. You know how to follow me, Queen of Accountability on Instagram. If you have a story you want to send to me, accountabilityqueen@aol.com. I will look through my messages today to see what I got, and I will go through them as soon as I can. But other than that, guys, please do better. Please treat each other better. I mean, it doesn't cost anything to treat people better. And if you don't like me, just keep that inside. If it makes you want to make a post about me, know that I will come back and say something too. Like I said, I don't just go hard like this for nothing. It will take a lot to get me to go hard for somebody or to say something to somebody. It takes a lot. What I won't let you do is defame my character because I don't go on social media begging for attention. I don't beg for anything. I just post and go. So guys, thank you so much for listening, and I hope you guys have a blessed night. Stay tuned to the next show. I will keep you guys informed about the book. I will be doing the shirt giveaway. I know I kind of fell back. I was going to do a selfie contest, but nobody wanted to do it. So I'm going to take a poll and ask you guys, what should we do for my first shirt giveaway? I'm giving away 6 mental health shirts, and I got 2 accountability shirts. So I'm going to be doing some giveaways, and there's some nice shirts. I got the black with red. I got the black with blue. I got the original. I got a lot of mental health shirts I'm giving away. If you guys want to purchase your Black Panther shirt, please get it on my website. It's right there at the top, the ticker, mentalhealth2011.com. I do have new Black Panther shirts for women, men, and kids. Support the Black people. Support them. At the end of the day, it doesn't cost you anything to support either, right? Just show your support. If you can't buy a shirt, share it with somebody else. Maybe they want to buy it. Get it for your husband. Get it for your friend. So again, guys, I want you to stay strong out there. And if you guys need any help, you know how to reach me. And I hope you guys have a blessed night.